Hello.
Hello.
Happy Saturday, everybody. How are you,
Happy
Jamie?
Saturday. I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited to talk about our nominations. They dropped all day long yesterday, and so I'm excited that we get to talk about them today.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Fun
We
stuff.
are excited to be hosting this. We definitely want to thank the crash retrieval team for asking us to host this for them. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're super excited about it. We just thought it was like a fun way to kind of wrap up the end of the year community, talk about all the friends and stuff we've made along the way. And if you guys know anything about me and Bree's humor, we are very humor driven. And so, we like to crack jokes. So we thought, why not a better way than to make fun of us and our friends? So I love it.
Yes.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, Oracles. Hey, Spooky's helping us with a lot of stuff. She's part of the crash retrieval team. Joe is too. Some other people who don't want to be named, just people who are out there in the universe. We thank you all.
We definitely do.
Hey,
Okay,
Enzo love.
so
let's start with the first one. Just give me any category. It doesn't even matter what we got going on.
Okie dokie. Oh, you know what?
Tell me. Where do you want to start?
Hold on.
Okay.
I wanted to show our picture. It's so cute.
Oh, okay. Show it.
Actually, it's gone. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
Good times.
Good times indeed. Where the heck is all my downloads?
Thank you so much for the show and tell. Enzo, hello, my love. Oracles and Beyond. You always show up to every show. Love you. Andy, don't worry. We'll answer your email soon. I promise. And like I said, Spooky's helping us out, y'all. So give Spooky encouragement. She's doing a lot of shit for us right now. This shit's a lot to put together. So if we don't answer some of your guys' Twitters or your emails and stuff like that, I promise we're not ignoring you. We are just spending a shit ton of time on our computers creating this shit for you guys, and we want it to pop off.
Absolutely, we do.
Okay,
Absolutely. So let's do the first one here. And I think that this one, I saw a lot of comments. People are like, this person, whatever.
Yeah, so let's talk about it, what we got going on. So, bam. Nominees, Best UFO Skeptic. We got Mick West, Neil deGrasse Tyson, John Greenwald Jr., and Susan Go. And so let's talk about it. So obviously we got Mick West and Neil deGrasse Tyson, who are pretty much super skeptics inside of the world. And then we thought none of these are serious categories. We thought John Greenwald and Susan Go would be funny because Susan Go and her constant battle with Lou, we thought would just be funny, so it turns her into the skeptic because they just battle each other. And John, we just thought was a good one in there because it's obviously like the opposite. So we were like, why the hell not?
Why the hell not? And I'm curious to see who's going to win this.
Win this one, yeah. So a lot of people have been asking, where do you vote? Where do you vote? So all of those threads that we posted on Twitter with the nominations, just vote inside the comments on there. That's going to be our best way to keep track of what everybody's saying. And yes, super time consuming.
You guys can vote in there.
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any guesses as to who's going to win this one? I'm kind of like...
Ooh, so I never ever want anything bad to happen to the love of my life, Neil deGrasse Tyson. So I don't want him to win Best Skeptic because I want him to be in my camp. I'm still hoping one day that I can change his mind into thinking that aliens are real or UFOs are real. So I'm actually going to have to go. I think, ironically, we should give it to John Greenwald. That's where my vote is. My vote's John Greenwald. Ironically, that he is a skeptic, and then we could mail him his golden robe.
Mail it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Juggling 6 music projects right now. Well, that is a handful.
It really is, honestly.
For damn sure. Okay, who do we have next? Do you have
give me the next category.
A favorite?
For category?
For what? Yeah.
Just roll through them all. Like I said, no particular order. Start at the top, you work your way to the bottom.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask my house butler if I could have a lighter. House butler? House butler?
Okay.
House butler? Do you think I could get a lighter?
This one just cracks me up. I swear.
Okay, let's go.
Best UFO Daddy.
Yes. This category, though, had me dying. This was like on the top of our list when we first came out with the idea to do the show. I was like, we have to have a UFO Daddy. Of course, I think mine and Bree's favorite Daddy Dolan had to be in it. And we got a lot of feedback from the crash retrieval team about who should go up in this UFO Best Daddy category.
UFO Jesus should have been like UFO Messiah.
Ah, yes.
Funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus. DC Muscle Wolf actually commented on our post of this and said, thank you for the nomination. He's looking forward to attending. So
it's so funny. Like, that's definitely not Richard. That's definitely not Stephen Greer. That doesn't
you don't think so?
look like his body. His body's different.
You're calling bullshit on that one.
Oh, absolutely.
Which
but
I think
it's a funny joke, I guess.
It's a funny joke, which is why we didn't just flat out give it to him and did DC Muscle Wolf. Also, DC Muscle Wolf gives off daddy energy to me. This picture gives off daddy energy. Not like in a good way, but just daddy energy.
Who do you think's going to win this one?
I mean, again, my heart is with Daddy Dolan, so that's who I'm voting for. I don't know if our votes matter.
Probably not.
Probably not. We're just the vehicles at which this is happening, you guys. We are here. We are the hostesses with the mostesses, and this is just a love letter to the community that we're doing with everybody involved.
A love letter indeed. All right.
Actually, speaking of a love letter to the community, why don't you give me most likely to be abducted category?
Ooh, that was a good one.
That was a good segue, wasn't it?
That was a really good one. And this one has a lot of our friends in it.
Yeah, so this one we couldn't narrow down to only 4 categories. So we had to expand the nominees on this one. And also, this is the only category we are in ourselves as well.
I know, it's funny. I hope that everyone wins. Although, is this the one that you don't want to win?
Who is it, good or is it bad? Like, I saw someone in the comments saying that they think Kevin might win this one, so he should prepare himself for probing.
Oh, that's funny.
So I don't know. I feel like, why can't we all?
There's like a group of experiencers and not experiencers in here, so
it's a nice combination of both.
Yeah,
exactly.
So we got Artemis Prime, Jess Rogue,
Kelly Rogue,
Kelly Dodge,
Kristen Stewart,
Alien Girl 111, Amy,
UFO Jane, Priscilla, Kevin, and Chrissy.
And Miss Chrissy Newton.
Miss Chrissy. Yeah, I love this category. It's my favorite, hands down. It is, like I said, this is a love letter to our community. Someone put inside of the comment thread on that one, it was like a GIF, and it was Oprah, and it was like, you get a participation award, you get a participation award, you get a participation award.
Ah, that's cute.
And I was like, exactly.
This was the first nomination that dropped.
Oh, this one early in the morning.
Early.
Most gullible senators. Harry Reid, Kristen Gillibrand, Marco Rubio, and Mark Kelly. Oh, Stuart, we just had you on the screen, darling. We were just talking about you in your nominated category.
Who has the biggest
D, though? That's probably a category that we need. Biggest dick. I'm gonna have to listen. I'm going to be real with you guys. If we had an actual category that was biggest dick, Bree would be mad if she didn't win. So we couldn't make that a category, because then that would just be Bree's category.
No. Biggest goat.
Biggest goat.
Biggest goat award. I don't know how
Stuart,
I feel about senators,
you're so sweet.
So.
Yeah, we are not subscribing to the government side of things. So the government stuff comes from our
CRT
team with some of those nominations.
Definitely.
Sorry, marijuana. Cowboy Cowbell. Hell yes. All right, give us the next one.
funny.
There was one of them that I was dying laughing, and like literally I could not breathe when I was throwing it out there. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, but there was one of them that I just
No.
couldn't. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is also another controversial one that people had a lot of questions about. They were like, wait, what? What UFO evidence? And I was like, no, yeah, exactly. That's the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the joke.
What all of
there
these
is no
people are
evidence.
associated with someone, or not something, but all of them are associated with either bringing forth something that they feel like is evidence, whether it's like videos or documents or a particular location. All of them kind of definitely could qualify. I hope that Tom DeLonge wins because that's a great photo.
I was like, the Tom DeLonge one's good. So it's Bob Lazar and Element 115, Brandon Fugel, and Skinwalker Ranch, Tom DeLonge to the Stars Academy, and George Knapp and Channel 8 News specifically that are nominated.
The Channel 8 News part, that one's the best.
That one's dying. Yeah, I have to agree with you. I hope Tom wins that one as well because I just think that'd be so fucking funny. You know who should win? Tom DeLonge's To the Stars Academy clothing line.
Just the clothing line?
Just the clothing line, best UFO evidence.
Bob's eyes are a lot closer than Brandon's. Oh, wow. Okay, on to the next one.
Very
Calmest UFO host.
This was another one that was super heated, and people were really wondering about our picks for this one. Yeah, because everyone in the comment was like, one of these things is not like the other. Like you got Cambion, Joe, and DJ, and Rather, and that was exactly our point. Like there's a very clear winner on this one, Rather, right? Because he technically would be the calmest.
Right. Again, I think because it's a joke, that's why we would have other people in here.
It was just so funny to see the weaves. I love that. It was so funny to like watch the comments when people say that, and I was like, oh my god. Yes, Enzo. Yes, just reply to each Twitter post with your vote.
I loved this screenshot here of DJ because that was when he was on the Unidentified Celebrity Review, and he was just like yelling. He was so hyped the whole time. I was like, that's calm. That's calm.
One says, where's Rich from Goof On? He should be in that category as well. Unfortunately, like I said, we had to pare it down. And we threw Joe Rogan in there because I was hoping it would make Joe Rogan laugh and then he would retweet it.
It's a really great picture of Joe Rogan.
And it's a really great picture. Yeah.
He is obviously into
Rather is a sex icon. You know what? To each their own, man. Everybody has their own cup of tea to stir. You know what I mean? I like my men a little chunkier, although apparently I am currently married to a very skinny man. But Akashi, my love, hello.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
it. Oh, you know what I should say now too? So the categories that we're all going over today are like the public categories, but there is a few little surprise categories that will not be announced or anything until like during the actual show that you guys won't know about. I want to say there's about one or two of them.
Yeah, there's about two.
So there's some nominations in some categories that you guys do not know about. So you're going to have to tune into the show to figure out what those categories are, who's nominated, and who's going to win for those ones.
And probably ask yourself, why are they not public right now?
We thought, you know what? Honestly, why not keep a little bit of the mystery of it, you know? Like, I feel like award shows, they just like throw everything out there. You know exactly what's going to happen. Let's surprise people a little bit.
Yeah, we need a little surprise in our life. Happy birthday. Bam. Next category. Least forthcoming intelligence agency. I love the picture for this airborne object identification management synchronization.
Whatever it is. Joe, the guy who does the comics of the UFO stuff, did that one for us. I like hit him up in the middle of the night and I was like, can you make me a badge for this? And he was like, I got you. And I had no idea what to expect. But then when he sent it to me, I was like, that's the most perfect thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
He just puts clown group.
Just clowns.
Clown group. I fucking love it. Funniest skeptic believer, Rich Goof On.
I was in Goofon's live yesterday, and he was like surprised that I was in there, and he like said something on the stream. He was like, "I'm so surprised you're in here," and I said, "Why?" And he said on the screen, he goes, "Well, everybody hates me." I don't know why he said that.
Huh.
We don't hate you, Rich.
We don't hate him, but I don't
No.
think that we agree with him.
But that's okay.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. I think maybe he thinks us not necessarily agreeing with him might take it as we don't like him, but we like you, Rich. We have no beef with you.
No. So far, I don't have any beef with anyone.
No beef.
Nah, I have beef with me because I'm the goat.
Like, I feel
get over this goat shit.
You're not really like a beef keeper. You know what I mean?
I love it like a beekeeper, but a beef keeper.
A beef keeper? Yeah, you're not a beef keeper by any means. Yeah.
No. But it's peace, love, and light until fucked with.
Because she is the
we
goat.
We should make that into a t-shirt.
I do love
peace, love, and light
until you're fucked with. And then on the back, don't fuck with the goat.
Yes. It'll be like an angry ass goat. Don't fuck with the goat.
Exactly. Bacon for everybody, Lee. That's what we're doing. Awards for everybody.
That's all we need.
All right, give us our next category. My love.
All right. Oh, we already saw that one. My bad. This one might be my favorite.
Hey, Amy. Amy is nominated. Amy, nominee coming up. Vote for her in the comments, you guys.
Vote for her. Okay, this next one. Best in propaganda.
This one was probably one of my favorite categories that we decided to do.
Yes, we have the Tic Tac UAP, the Go Fast UAP, the U.S. Navy destroyer flying Dorito, and the flare footage.
We thought, again, me and Bree do not subscribe to the whole government side of things, so we thought this was a hilarious way to highlight all of these wonderful videos that the government has come out and been like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, it's ultimately the crash retrievals teams that it's their nominees, but
yeah, these ones are specifically theirs. We did like these ones though.
Yeah, like it a lot, and I just love the flying Dorito. I'm curious to see which one's going to win. I have a feeling like a lot of people aren't even going to want to vote on this one. I think it'll be like half people that want to vote and half people that don't want to vote.
All of them should win.
Like,
I couldn't agree more.
This is propaganda.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably offended by that one, and that's okay.
Don't be offended, love.
Oh, hello, Vash the Impaler. My sweet angel.
Andy said that all of them should win, and I love that.
I love that too. Listen, there's no rules. Who knows what's going to happen night of? You know what I mean? Everybody could walk away with a golden probe. We have no idea.
I don't know if I want to win any of those. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I would be proud to put a golden probe on my nightstand here.
Actually, yeah. On your nightstand or inside your night drawer.
Low key, how hilarious would it be if Mick West won an award and then it just sat on his mantle, and every time he did a show, there was a giant golden penis behind him?
Oh, I'd love it. Okay,
right? That's what I'm saying.
This next category, I think, was your favorite.
Okay, the one that made me literally die.
Yeah.
Lou.
Best neck in ufology.
Literally, right before I posted this, I started just straight cackling to the point that I could not breathe. This was the funniest thing of all the nominations. My favorite category is the best neck in ufology is this one. And I love it. Every ounce of it.
Is it the angles?
That picture.
The Mike Barr angle is the worst. So it almost looked like he was like scrunched, you know?
I was like, how can you do our homies like that?
Thick boys.
Exactly.
We like them thick skiddo.
And you know what I have to say? My favorite part about this category is everyone who is nominated is taking it in such good stride that they're like laughing and like retweeting it. And like, that's what we were hoping for with this shit. Like, it's all a jokes, guys. But yeah, this one had me dead. I don't know how. So low key, I want Mike Barra to win because, you know, he's our homie. And I always want to see him succeed. But then like... But then, like, the options are... I was like, but then the options are good, and I feel like Lou has to take it because he is, like, when you think about necks and ufologies, like, it's Lou's neck, you know?
I hope that Lou's neck will be there to accept the award for him if he wins.
I really
We should
hope we
ask
can
all
get
these
Lou's neck.
people if they're willing to actually, if you are nominated for any of these, anyone in the chat, can you let us know if you're willing to accept your nomination on screen?
Oh yeah,
that
we
would
should.
be dope.
That would be dope. Mick West would say these awards are fake anyways. He would say that these awards are seagulls. He would say they are seagulls, or maybe like a light flare or swamp gas.
Catfish. Since we have the same neck. Which one? They're all different. It's like 31 flavors of neck up in here.
This
and
one.
Lou's is the best. It was the best outfit he ever wore.
What are you guys talking about hair color being fake? Whose hair color? Tell us. We'll confirm or deny. Fake.
Oh, are they talking about Bara?
If you're talking about Bara, yes, 100% died for sure. I can confirm that.
I think he's been open about that.
Yeah, he's been super open about it. I believe he posts pictures of him on his Instagram of him dyeing his hair. Yeah. Last one on the right. Lou.
Is that Lou?
Lou's hair is dyed? I don't know. I feel like he has nice hair, and I don't think he would dye it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, there's some controversy here about the hair.
There is. This one right here. Mr. Potato Head has fake hair.
He could pop it on and off. You know what? Me and Danny Silva have a very similar head shape and texture. So
texture. We should have written our own little nomination in here and been like best hair in ufology, and we could have definitely put you on there.
Me?
And then just have your dreads accept the award.
Just my dreads accept the award.
Just your dreads. Make it talk.
Oh my god, that would have been fantastic.
Oh my gosh. Is it too late to add another one?
No, maybe we should. Maybe we'll save that for the show.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay.
Yes, Mike's hair is definitely dyed. Can confirm.
We have a repeat offender in here.
Who's the repeat offender?
Lou's hair is real. Looks like pubic hair. You couldn't fake his mouth if you tried.
I respect that.
Ooh, Andy's going for the jugular in these neck noms.
Can you reach the jugular? Neck jokes, guys. Neck jokes.
Neck jokes. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This is my second favorite. Best disinformation agent. Man.
Okay, so I feel like most of the people are going to have to say Stephen Greer, but I personally would have to go Lou personally. I also really like Cosmic Disclosure as well.
I like Cosmic Disclosure, and I also like Richard Doty. It says really small in there, Cosmic Disclosure, Inside the Secret Space Program with Corey Goode and David Wilcock, because those two definitely belong on a list somewhere. So now it's just Cosmic Disclosure. Because you can thank Emery Smith too, because now he's Cosmic Disclosure.
Lumped in it, yeah.
But we know for sure that Richard Doty and Lou Elizondo were counterintelligence agents. But Richard Doty has a his history is more out in the open, where he admits that he's gone out of his way to confuse the UFO community, where we don't have that type of
confirmation.
Yeah, from Lou. So different situations here. I don't think that Stephen Greer is a disinformation agent at all, but I know that people just love him on Twitter.
I was going to say, I feel like the masses on Twitter are probably going to vote for Stephen Greer on this one.
Was Richard Doty in Faulty Towers? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Does not compute. Yeah, Stephen Greer has no intelligence.
Yeah, so Stephen Greer has no intelligence. Lou says bam when he cooks, probably. Bam. I feel like Lou orders stuff though. I don't feel like he's like cooking a lot, honestly. I feel like a lot of DoorDash.
He DoorDash a Grubhub.
Yeah.
The drive-through. Unless
Lou's married and has like a wife, I don't really look into Lou's personal life like that. Then like his wife probably cooks for him. But if Lou's alone, I can see a lot of door dashing in his life.
Yeah. I don't know, man. These might get a little too personal for some people.
Hi,
I hope
Joey
that Lou
Love.
wins.
Yeah, personally, Lou has my vote on that one for me.
We're almost at the end here.
That's all
Yikes.
right. It's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. This one's kind of funny actually because it's like again a play on real and joke.
Yeah.
So, the most desperate for government approval. We have
Yes.
the Black
Yes.
Vault, which technically needs the government approval, right?
It does. The big
For
phone
docs.
home, 1 and 2.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, and Infinity and Beyond.
UFO Jesus.
About disclosure.
And then
And
UAP
just
Twitter.
all of UAP Twitter and with that little no. I love that. So pretty much anyone that has that on their profile, that's you.
For all of you out there.
Any of you activists, UAP Twitter activists.
Out
the
there.
Black Vault is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Hobo Jesus. I love that. He definitely looks like a Jedi in that picture.
These are pretty funny thought experiments. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm curious to see who wins this because they're all valid.
I'm gonna.
In my
I was
opinion.
like, they're super valid. I'm gonna have to give my specific vote to UAP Twitter, or Twitter in general, is very desperate for government approval. They like their government drops, so I'm gonna say UAP Twitter has my vote. What about you?
UFO.
But what kind of accent? Yeah, what kind of accent? UFO Jesus. UFO Jesus.
Oh, a little bit of a Jewish accent.
Jesus. Yeah, I was like Jesus.
UFO rabbi.
UFO rabbi. Oh
He
my
could be a
god. Can
rabbi
we get
too.
I was like, can we get Bobby to be our UFO rabbi on our show for maybe the awards?
Like the little curls too in the hat. I love this. Anything Twitter is desperate.
I like that. See, that's why I'm giving Twitter my nomination for that one.
I love UFO.
UFO Muhammad.
It's funny.
I love it.
I'm hoping that UAP Twitter deserves to win.
Yeah, I think UAP Twitter. I think it'd be funny if it was the Black Vault though, because would be hilarious.
Legitimate.
Because it's like literally government documents. But yeah, UAP Twitter for sure. We'll see how the voting goes. Again, our opinions do not matter, everybody.
No, please vote on Twitter. Whatever you want.
Amy says UAP Twitter as well. She's on board. She knows what I'm talking about.
She knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
All of these have been dropped, right? On Twitter?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Besides the 2 secrets. Just making sure I don't give something away, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure who Sky and Mavi are, Beebs. So
Me either.
Me either.
All right. Next one. Most scientifically illiterate. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysicist. The Debrief, who thinks they know everything. And Avi
Loeb.
The Harvard astronomer.
Again, I'm gonna have to say, leave my poor baby daddy Neil deGrasse Tyson alone. He is the love of my life. I am upset by all of his nominations in general because he is an angel. And how dare you beseech his name?
This comment, the Debrief.
That one made me laugh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to open up 16 Twitter accounts just so I can vote for this one.
Is that the Debrief?
Yes, I'm voting the Debrief. I have this one too, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Not my baby daddy. We're gonna get married, and I'm gonna convince him that aliens are real. And I'm very aware that he's married and in a happy, loving relationship with children.
Why?
It's just in my fantasies.
This one. Why is it getting here? I think that the Debrief should win because
they
try too hard.
And I'm And I'm gonna have to say I think Avi Loeb should win because he also tries too hard.
No, it's definitely the debrief because that's who I have beef with.
Oh,
The
see, there you go.
debeef.
Oh,
Everyone
there you
should
go.
know I severely disliked an article that they dropped that said
Okay.
that people that believe in astrology are less intelligent and narcissistic.
Mm.
And I said, the fuck?
So you're specifically dropping your beef here now. So you are indeed a beef keeper.
I just wish they would just take the article down. Yeah, the beef. Oh, man. Oh.
Amy says Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh my gosh. These are
Hi,
killing me.
love. This one I think is my favorite now, DeBeef. I like the queef, but DeBeef. All right. Bree officially has dropped her beef with she's officially dropped her beef with the debrief. That was a good rhyme.
Neil is Black Seth
Rogen. Actually, that makes so much sense why I'm attracted to him. Yeah. Uh-huh. Because also Seth Rogen. Neil, sad face. I know.
Displeef. Smoke it. Why is Stephen Gray disinformation agent? Doesn't he do happy fun trips into the desert?
In the desert. He does.
But people on the Twitter dislike him.
Greatly dislike him and think he's a disinformation agent. All right, give me the next category, babes. Yeah. Spicy beef, exactly. Spicy fucking slothy beef.
Slothophagus?
It's funny, people always think I'm the spicy one, but Brie amazes us all every once in a while.
That was it. That was our last category.
Oh, that was it? That was all the categories? And then not the ones that we are talking about until the show starts. Oh, Amy, hold on. Amy says, Neil deGrasse Tyson told me when I was 16 that ET life was, of course, in the universe after a speech he made in 2003. Now he refuses to state that anywhere. Strange. No, he's said a few times that, like, if we're just talking scientifically, there's no way that there isn't life outside of the universe. His big qualm with it all is like what we would quantify as like intelligent life. And he does not believe that if aliens are in spacecrafts, that they're here visiting Earth. So that's like his hard line. I believe he like subscribes to the fact that like there is life in the universe, whether that be like microbiotic life or like, you know, bacteria
Burritos.
or things like that. Yeah. Who knows? He's like, yeah, that has obviously I'm a scientist, that has to be real, but he doesn't believe that aliens are on spaceships and flying to Earth specifically.
He gives me Carl Sagan vibes, which is like,
and
you just can't trust them.
I was like, but Carl Sagan is one of his biggest like heroes and who he like grew up to be. So they're very, very similar. Mm-hmm.
Carl Sagan was a traitor and a liar.
Exactly, Joey.
A fake and a phony, and I wish I never laid eyes on him.
Greer rakes in money with his CE5 nonsense. Well, okay, Andy, listen. CE5 isn't necessarily nonsense. We like meditating and talking to aliens. That's where it's hard when it comes to Greer that we've talked about before. We love Greer to death, but like a lot of people think it's so negative about his CE5 stuff when CE5 literally was not invented by him or anything. He's just a big proponent of it.
Well, not to mention he can show you how to do it, but you don't have to pay to keep doing it.
Not at all.
So it's not like every time you do CE5, you're sending Greer money.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like, he tries to make money. Don't we all? Don't we all?
You know what? Everyone should stop money shaming.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
Aren't we all trying to make a little bit of money?
They're cool, but then they just wanted to make money. Unfortunately, that's just the wheel that us hamsters were put in, and you're either going to run on it or you're just going to sit and fall off.
It's true. And actually, speaking of that, if you guys want to give us some money, our link is right down there. Perfect segue.
So yeah, this is going to be live. I don't know if we've narrowed down a time yet, but it sure is coming up.
I have it scheduled for 5:00 Pacific Standard Time right now. That might change slightly. It might be a little bit before, a little bit later. We're not 100% sure on that one. We'll nail it down when we get there.
Yes, I like this comment.
I couldn't agree more. Mm-hmm. We are one of them. So if you guys would like to give us some money, please do.
Yeah, the problem here is that to really dedicate your life to finding things out, you do have to find a way to make money doing it, or else you have to get a different career and you don't really have the time to do things like that.
Mm-hmm. Like as much
So,
as like I get it and I understand that there's people who take advantage of it, you know, in the community, but like I don't think there's anything wrong with making a living doing what you love. And, you know, that's all right. That's what we're here for. We're trying to do what we love.
right. Yeah,
Yes,
and
exactly.
you can totally do
Mm-hmm.
that. That's not like a big deal.
No, 100% couldn't agree with you more. We are huge advocates. A lot of people send us DMs, especially specifically on Twitter or on Instagram, and they'll ask us like, "Hey guys, should I do Stephen Greer's CE5 app or should I save the money?" And I always say, honestly, it's not worth the money or your time because you can just go on to Google or not Google, YouTube and YouTube, you know, videos about it, and it's completely 100% free.
It is 100% free, but I do think that the app, it's obviously, I don't know, I like having the app. It's not expensive and there's all kinds of things on there. There's a lot of different tools on there and it's just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
one place. So, I would tell people if you have $6, just fucking buy it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's only $6. And like, honestly, he took the time to make the app to have it there. That's why he's charging people for it. You don't have to use it. It's a nice thing to use because it has everything built into it. But it is what it is, guys.
That's a good point, Commander Keen. That's a really good point.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
Bobby says save the money.
Save the money for us.
Yes.
Hey, Benji love. Established ones. Andy, I get what you say. That's okay. So here's my kind of piece on people who have been in the field for a long time and are taking people's money and stuff like that. I think that it just gets to the point where they don't have any more new information. So I think it's the people's fault of the people who keep giving them money to listen to the same thing over and over again. You know? Like, of course they're still going to be out there talking about their stories and saying the same thing over and over again if people are keep willing to give them money, you know? There's people out there who haven't heard their stories and want to hear about it. So I don't think we should fault them for that.
No,
I'd rather fault them. I'd rather fault them for what they're saying, like, you know, if it's bad information or something like that. But if they're out there giving good information and they're just living their life and not hurting anyone, you know, let them live. It's fun, awkward silence, Brie. Is she frozen? I think she's frozen. That's what it is. My sweet angel has abandoned me. Let's remove her. You can hang out with me for a little bit, everybody. See if we can get her back. No, she's frozen. I think that is the world telling us that we are done with our stream today. I just want to say we're not trying to convince anyone to go give money to Stephen Greer, so do not think that we are, because that's not what we're into by any means. We just, you know, we don't disbelieve in some of the stuff he says. I like a lot of the things he says. I just think sometimes we take too literally that we are human beings, and people like to hate on people for that kind of shit. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for coming. I love you all. Thank you so much for being in our chat. We're going to go now, obviously, because Brie abandoned me, so I'm going to leave too. But thanks for going over the nominations. We're going to be doing some live streams next week. I know Joey's coming on Wednesday, I believe. Oh my God, Alien Girl, thank you so much for buying us an alien. Oh, you're so sweet. Everybody, please go support Amy on her show. She is fantastic, and she is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Love you too, Benji. Nice stream. Thank you, Spooky. Love you guys. All right. See you guys later. Bye.